Arcade versus Rank. Now, after facing Rank, we won about 80%. Nice for a starter deck. 80% is the threshold. We're going to leave it for now. We did update it with the Penguin Soldier. We have this new trap card we put at 3. I like it, you know. It's what you need. You know, whatever's going to OTK you, take you out. That final damage. Continuous traps and spells, as I mentioned before. This is Gen 1. This is the deck from Millennium Duels. The focus of the restriction is focusing on continuous traps instead of chain burn or one and done. The next generation, you know, I guess, you know, that's Anakin. This would be Luke. And then if Luke had a son, it would be the Time Lords, which is an archetype mixed with the trains that is the latest version of the burn deck. Now, going to deck 10, Steel Cage. This is meant to be anti-meta. You got Danko Seka for Speller Traps. You have General Rao for effects. Inspector Border for effects. Kill the low level monsters so they can't start their combo. Flip the hand. And this is for a new combo. This card is sent to the graveyard via my main man here in times of horrible need. And we see what combo we can pull off. We want to see, this is a nice card. It's not used because, as you can see, extremely situational. 10 cards. But look at our deck. Our deck is made to fill the field. But of course, if we fill the field with this card, and that card, and this card, we won't be able to do anything unless we can sacrifice monsters that we have on the field. Which means this is missing something. We got 2 monsters on the field. We have these open. That's it. It's over. So we need a card that sacrifices the 1 card on the field. The 1 card that's face up on the field. We need a card that says tribute 1 monster. Because without that card, we lock ourselves down and we're stuck with the 1 monster. Alright? Now, ideally, what if we just want to give our opponent a monster? Mystic Box come to mind. Actually, that might be what we want. Especially if we lock them down and they have a box higher than ours. And we put it at 1. Yes, look at this. That gives them control of our monster, which makes them stuck with said monster. Like a morphing jar or, you know, whatever we want. And then we take their monster. I like it. And we got a lot of one-ofs in this deck. Now the one-of that we have in here because of the fear and also the surprise OTK is this. They get something too powerful, they attack, we survive, we do double, we win. I like it. But it takes up a monster slot and it's not a continuous trap to be used with him or him. I really do like it though. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this lose 1 turn, which is for special summon. I want to get rid of it, but we already have Waking at 2 instead of 3. We got 2 of all the continuous traps except for him. He's at 1. We want to put him at 2, but he's more situational. Looks like we're getting rid of this one of for this one of. Alright, now that we've done a good cursory review, we've checked our extra deck. Side deck, we'll go ahead and put this back in there. We'll take another one of these. Alright, now that all that's done, let's go to rank with number 2. Well, sorry, rank 10. Steel Cage. Now, with most anti-matters, it's probably hit or miss. Most decks, if I go first, and good morning, Happy New Year, GGEZ Alex. What's up, man? Somewhere between better and best. I said somewhere between better and best. Getting ready to sip on some water and play some good old Yu-Gi-Oh. I goofed when I activated Psychic Blade. I meant to do the full 2,000 life points, but I hit X way too soon. It's gonna cost me. See, this is supposed to be 27. Mm-mm-mm. I'm messing up. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at that mess. Look at that mess. Now you can just mm-mm-mm. See, Alex, I really am gonna lose because I didn't pay the full 2,000. Not this turn, but next turn you can put them bad boys in attack and take over. Yep. Me not using socket blade correctly definitely got me.
The answer is 359.
Ridiculous. Uh, oh man, if I had only done socket blade correctly, that mistake is definitely gonna cost me. Look at that. Cause I had you, boy. Your light swarms were blowing up. Good duel, Alex. Good duel. Yeah, definitely. Alright, I'll switch decks. Find me on rank. Alright, y'all. You heard it. We gonna just jump the One Punch Man. He requested a different deck. We're gonna jump the One Punch Man. Mm. We had a much better chance of finishing that out if we had just not made that crucial mistake. We were given a perfect first hand. We don't see him. I don't like leaving games. I don't want people thinking I'm trying to jump up. I'm waiting on him. I don't see him. I don't want nobody to think I'm dodging him. No, we don't see him. Well, he doesn't see us. Alright, so let's look for him. There he is. Happy New Year. What's up? Alright. Alright, that's fine. Everything else is good. Alright, cool. Alright, peace. Well, as you saw, he was in rank. I said, come find me. But he did the exact same thing. We still can't find him. So let's create another one. See if we can find dear old Alex. We did not find Alex, so we are going back to Steel Cage. As we saw with Judgment Dragon, we definitely need our protection, which is 3 of these. So now we gotta get rid of something. I say this, and we are back to the good old 40. And let's go back to Steel Cage, rank, deck 10. Let's get it. And Happy New Year to everyone out there. So unexpected. Alright, so as we've seen, in theory, having 3 that can only be 1s goes in match, and Rivalry of the Warlords, we only need 2. But having too many of them has been too bricky. So we're going to take them down to 1, and we're going to add, I know it's 200, you can't special summon anything. It's a win, and it's an effect monster. Jalgan? Yeah, Jalgan. So as we have seen, it makes it bricky having that many continuous traps. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to reduce the continuous to 1. The theory of the deck was I get 2 out of 3, still cage. 3 goes in match. Thank you kindly. 3 goes in matches. 3 rivalries. 3 one of a kind. There can only be 1. You get 2, you lock them out. They can only have 1 monster, making it perfect. But it does become bricky. Because of that, we added this card. So if we get too many on the field, we can take them out. Now we have balanced it. So we can continue to go into rank using number 10, Steel Cage. The C If it can run above 80%, will it be put in storage? Will it be deleted? I mean, Light Swarms looks like it would be better. Subterras would be better. I mean, the whole point in having more than really 5 decks is that when you rotate or play someone who is not quite at the same level as you, you can still play something that's fun. But as we've seen from these meta decks, they have their powers, they also have their weaknesses. You play a meta deck, somebody can shut it down very easily. You have a Billy deck, something you created yourself, for one time at rank, because what's the purpose? To win player matches or to win rank matches? Unfortunately, you got to do a completely different design. Reversal quiz, great for rank. Matches, nope. Happy New Year, Pegasus. Alright, we saw immediate success in the deck shifting to being more about the monsters and their support than the 3 traps. You've seen a quite evolution. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, back to rank with steel cage. Hey, you in the party the other day. What's up, man? Happy New Year. I was in a party with you yesterday where people kept saying your full name, trying to cheapen what a great username you have. No, you didn't. Ooh, I thank you. Oh yeah, man. You get man. People forget about equipped spell cards and their power, especially this Mortgage Slay. Boy, I tell you, protects against all the special summon effects. I love that card. People summoning all these monsters, tributing them to summon more monsters. You got 4,000 attack on the field between 2 cards. you're going to XYZ, synchro, or link them for a monster with less attack points but has a bigger effect. I get it, but what? You right, but people like to focus on battle damage and monster mash. I like win conditions. I like effect damage. I like pay damage. Oh Lord, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Morg log makes my normal summon monsters unaffected by activated effects of your special summon monsters. And if you battle me, you lose attack equal to my original attack. I'm going to gain 2,000 attack, and you're going to lose 2,000 attack. So it'll be 1,000 battling 6,000. Oh, Inspector Border. Because you summoned the ritual monster, that gave you one effect because there's two different types. So however many different types of monsters are on the field, you can activate one effect, that minus one. So if you had a link, ritual, and effect, you could activate two effects. But because there's only two different types, you can only activate one effect this turn. If you didn't have anything on the field but effect monsters, you couldn't activate any effects. You have to summon a different type of monster before you can activate more than 0 effects. Is the way this card works. When you read it, it's very weird, but that's basically what it is. Inspector Border, it's the monster. So you count how many different types of monsters are on the field: ritual, fusion, synchro, XYZ, pendulum, link, and do that minus one. So poison arrow made me double the 6,000, and then the other card reduced you by 2,000. I'll be in rank. Just come find me. I had to dump like 2 people. You gotta be quicker. Or you probably that looks like a different avatar. So this is deck 10 Steel Cage that you were fighting last time and this time. I'm testing out some of my newer decks. Like my top 5 are locked down perfect, not changing perfect. But the ones after that I have to test. Alright. And I built all my decks off of one thing: consistency. the only way to do it. Misa, could I have a napkin, please? Thank you for such a wonderful breakfast.
Done?
Perfectly good. All right, let's see. Oh, I got it backwards. I got him backwards. Nah, that sucks. Look at that garbage right there. So as you guess, Steel Cage revolves around old school normal summon monsters that have really nice effects, but they have low attack. The balancing for these cards is their attack points. So you take a card, you look at the balancing, and you do something to counteract that, and the card becomes insanely broken. Because most special summon decks, hell, most of mine, except for the dangers, their monsters have, you know. So I need to hurry up and get it. Once I get a different type of monster on the field, I can activate Tiger's effect. Because right now, Tiger's not blowing up anything. But that's the thing. If you get a monster on the field that has an effect, but its attack is low, he'll automatically blow up. Oh, see? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Garbage. Oh my goodness, that garbage. I definitely should have read some stuff. That's okay. Got a backup plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 4 more cards to do my backup plan. What are you watching, Misa?
Lord of the Rings.
What?
Lord of the Rings.
Which one?
Fellowship of the Ring.
No, you gotta watch The Hobbit first. You gotta watch the entire Hobbit series before you watch the Lord of the Rings series. You really have to.
No.
It's the law. Google it.
Watch it in the order that it was made.
The Hobbit was made before the Lord of the Rings.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. The original Hobbit. The original Hobbit is a cartoon from the book. The cartoon got remade into a series.
It is kind of weird that they're all white.
You really need to watch The Hobbit first, there. Trust me.
I read The Hobbit. Okay.
But The Hobbit has three books in it. But okay, it's good. Who's in the Hobbit? Bilbo Baggins. Okay.
Baby, be quiet. Or you're not gonna make me wanna watch it no
There we go. You summoned a different type of monster. So now, perfect. That's how it's supposed to work. So that's what I was trying to test out, Fire Lord, is that my effect won't activate unless you get another monster. So my hope is that that extra monster that you summon is going to have low attack so that it can get squashed. Does that make any sense? But unfortunately, Black Guardian doesn't work how I want it to. I want it to half me your attack so that my effect can activate, but it happens your attack afterwards. So it doesn't work exactly how I want it. But I wanted it to half it so my effect would activate. But Burden of the Mighty works that way, but that one doesn't. Man, I've told you I was looking through these normal summon monsters and I was like, no one plays these. I was like, cause they weak. I was like, well, let's give them some support. Now I gotta get that monster off the field somehow. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. I need 4 more cards. So there's a lot of cards that are really, really powerful, but no one plays them because, frankly, they're too hard to get out. But there's one card I'm trying to summon. You have to shuffle 10 cards, 10 different card names from your hand and field to the deck to summon. Its summoning can't be negated, and its effect, once it's summoned, can't be negated. What you doing? What you doing? Nah, that's not gonna work. I can't let you kill none of my monsters, folks. Let's see. What do I have though? Wait, can it be killed? You can't be killed by battle. So what's the point? Do you get something out of that? What are you doing? Battle monster. Ah. I don't trust you, so we just gonna go ahead and do it. Alright, what do we have that we want to equip to you? Like, I had to find this card from, when they keep showing you random cards? I was like, Armory Call. I get an equip spell from my deck, and then I can equip it? Yes. Ooh. This is interesting. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need one more card, and I can do it. What you got? What you got? Magic Cylinder? Needle Ceiling? Inspector Border. There's not 2 types of monsters on the field. See, I can't talk. My top 3 decks that I use heavily relying on effects from effect monsters. Almost no magic or trap in them because they're faster. That's the meta. But it bothers me. I mean, one monster that negates effects cripples almost most meta decks. And all the things that we have to get rid of monsters, get rid of magic, get rid of traps, they're all monster effects. But I fought Subterrors. Subterrors, I mean, they work, but they're just really boring. You know what I mean? I like the feel of this. This is more like a puzzle. No, you gotta. So because you gotta read Inspector Board, it's complicated when you read it. But unless you have a ritual, a fusion, a synchro, XYZ, a pendulum, or a link monster on the field, you won't be able to activate any effects. And of course, as soon as you summon one of those monsters, if it's less than Tiger, Tiger's gonna kill it. Hopefully, I draw the card I need, and I can summon this card in my hand. Oh no, that's gonna blow up. And because it's a synchro, I can now activate one effect. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see what you got. What you got? What you doing? I don't know. Is it? This a chain? No. 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 Blow it up, please. Yes. Mm. Yes. mm. That was crazy. I mean, it's a chain, so they happen at the same time practically. Because I was just like, And then your defense is too low to kill anything but the tokens. Alright, alright. Deck is doing what it's supposed to. I want to see if I can summon this card. Let's see. I need 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If the token counts, that's 9. I don't know if the token counts. That means I gotta go 2 more turns. Which is I'm not gonna summon him in time. I should be able to put my stuff back in attack. Are you? Oh, you trying to? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go right back in the rank. So like I'm gonna count to 4 and then start the room. So look for me. Yeah, I'll look for you. What group were you in that started the party? Alright, I'll start a party from Duelist Kingdoms. Hey, Happy New Year, y'all. Can somebody invite Fire Lord Izo? He's a friend of mine. I met on rank.
What's up?